The body of the news script. The crisis of insecurity gripping Nigeria's northern states has reached a critical juncture, prompting the region's governors to adopt a drastic, two-pronged strategy aimed at dismantling the operational infrastructure of banditry and terror. The move comes in response to a relentless surge in abductions, which has paralyzed economic activity, emptied rural communities, and plunged families into despair. At the core of the governor's forum resolution is an immediate and comprehensive demand for the federal government to suspend all mining activities across the northern region. This is not merely a regulatory measure, but a decisive tactical maneuver. For years, security analysts and local intelligence operatives have highlighted the symbiotic relationship between illegal gold and mineral exploitation and the burgeoning criminal enterprise of banditry. The argument is simple yet profound. The lucrative trade in raw minerals provides the essential liquidity, the fuel, that bankrolls the purchase of sophisticated weaponry, pays ransoms, and sustains the supply chains of these heavily armed criminal syndicates. Governors assert that until the economic tap is shut off, any kinetic operation will only be a temporary fix. The presence of both artisanal and large-scale mining operations, especially in remote forest areas, inadvertently creates pockets of ungoverned spaces and financial havens, making it virtually impossible for security forces to differentiate between legitimate economic activity and the illicit funding of terror. Regional leaders are calling for a temporary, yet firm, shutdown to allow a complete, multi-agency audit of all mining licenses, ownership structures, and operational protocols. This proposed suspension is expected to send a clear message. The security of human life outweighs all short-term economic gains derived from mineral wealth. The suspension, if implemented, will undoubtedly face resistance from vested interests, but the governors appear resolute, arguing that the social and human cost of inaction is now catastrophically high. To complement this drastic measure, the Northern Governors Forum has simultaneously unveiled a landmark financial commitment, a staggering N$228 billion regional security fund. This is billed as a wholly cooperative, multi-state initiative, symbolizing an unprecedented level of unity and shared responsibility among the 19 governors. The fund is designed to inject immediate, sustained financial muscle into the region's security architecture. Detailed plans for the fund's utilization paint a picture of comprehensive security overhaul. A significant portion is earmarked for advanced security technology procurement, including enhanced aerial surveillance equipment, sophisticated communication infrastructure for interstate patrols, and state-of-the-art intelligence gathering tools. Crucially, the fund is also intended to finance the rigorous training and equipping of community-based security outfits and state-level vigilante networks, ensuring they operate under a unified, professional command structure that aligns with federal security agencies. Beyond hardware and training, the plan dedicates substantial resources to non-kinetic solutions. This includes large-scale investment in poverty alleviation programs, youth employment schemes, and social intervention projects targeting communities most vulnerable to recruitment by bandit groups. The governors recognize that the root causes of insecurity, poverty, illiteracy, and marginalization must be addressed in tandem with the military push. Transparency and accountability are major concerns, and reports indicate that an independent oversight committee, comprising respected regional figures and financial experts, will be established to monitor the fund's deployment and ensure every naira contributes directly to security objectives. However, this ambitious plan is not without its challenges. Security analysts have voiced concerns regarding the potential for bureaucratic bottlenecks and the perennial issue of interstate boundary disputes hindering coordinated military responses. Furthermore, the sheer scale of the N$228 billion figure raises questions about its sustainable sourcing and constraints to meet their contribution targets consistently. The economic repercussions of a full mining suspension also present a formidable hurdle, potentially displacing thousands of small-scale miners and affecting the legitimate commodity supply chain. Yet, the collective message from the governors remains one of determined action. They emphasize that the present moment calls for sacrifices and unified commitment to reclaim the region from the grip of criminal forces. The N$228 billion fund is framed not just as an expenditure, but as an investment in the foundational stability of the northern Nigerian economy, and more importantly, the restoration of dignity and safety to its populace. The coming months will be a crucial test of political will, administrative efficiency, and the sincerity of this bold, regional push for peace.